According to the 2018 Bureau of Labor and Statistics, compared to the 75.5% of non-disabled graduates, only 28.5% of disabled graduates are offered job opportunities after graduation. Hi everyone, my name is Tantrisa Porter, and today I will be talking to you about the lack of job opportunities offered for individuals who have intellectual disabilities, also referred to as ID. My knowledge and credibility of this topic is based on my 7.5 years of work experience with students who have special needs both in middle school and high school. Throughout this time, I have learned that about 65.5% of our students graduate high school. Of this percentage, I've only seen about 5% of those students offer job opportunities. Based on this information, I want to talk to you about three main things. The first thing being the number one reason why potential employers are nervous about hiring individuals with ID. Secondly is the lack of preparation individuals with ID have in order for them to successfully transition into the workplace. The last thing I'll be talking about is the number one adjustment that can be made to benefit both the employer as well as the employee. Firstly, let's talk about the number one reason why potential employers are nervous about hiring individuals with ID. In my research, according to the Canadian Medical Health Association, the number one reason why potential employers are nervous about hiring individuals with ID is based solely on the label itself. Potential employers are nervous that the work environment will not hold accommodations to benefit the needs of individuals who have intellectual disabilities. They don't want to create a discriminative workplace. This leaves between 70 and 90% of individuals with ID unemployed. Secondly, the lack of preparation of individuals with ID receive in high school affects them as they transition into the workplace. Being a public school employee, I'm able to see firsthand the lack of preparation our special needs students receive because they are not given the opportunity to participate in trade classes. These trade classes can include culinary skills, early childhood education skills, as well as welding skills. Each one of these skills is very important to help them transition as in the future as they begin to go out into society and try to find jobs. The last thing I want to talk about is the number one adjustment that can be made to benefit both the potential employee as well as the potential employer. The major adjustment that can be made by potential employers is to offer training classes both in and outside of the workplace. These training classes can be offered to both disabled and non-disabled employees. One of these amazing programs is the STEP program. The STEP program is an amazing opportunity for potential employers and employees who have intellectual disabilities. They teach time management skills, they teach problem solving skills, and they also teach how to adjust to the work environment. This is a major opportunity for individuals who don't have disabilities to understand their coworkers that they'll be working with potentially. No matter, once again, I have shared with you the lack of job opportunities offered to individuals who have intellectual disabilities. The three main things that I have talked about is number one, the number one reason why employers are nervous about hiring individuals with ID. Number two, the lack of preparation individuals with ID have to help them successfully transition from high school into the workplace. And lastly, is the major adjustment that can be made to both benefit the employee as well as the employer. You know, in life, there are many circumstances, and we have to understand that every human being should be offered the same opportunity as the next person, no matter who they are. Whether it's the Walmart merchandise organizer, the Biddy and Bow employee, or the high school IT technician. No matter who they are, we have to remember that they deserve the same opportunities as everyone else. A young child only learns how to tie their shoe if they're taught. Individuals who have intellectual disabilities should be offered the same opportunity.